your estate to real estate. It's Money Matters with Dino.
Is there any kind of debt that is not dischargeable?
Yes, there are certain debts that are not dischargeable. In Chapter 7, you cannot discharge secured debts. Secured debts as an example. So let's say you have this vehicle that you owe some money on, $20,000, let's say, as an example. You cannot actually file bankruptcy, get to keep the car, and discharge that debt. So that's a secured debt because it's being secured. That's one example. The other areas would be student loans. Generally speaking, student loans are not going to be dischargeable unless you could show extreme hardship, such as, you're disabled, you cannot work.
Is that just because it's a government loan?
Probably.
And they make the rules?
Yeah, and also
Probably.
just chime in quickly that, the private student loans have had a hard time getting discharged in the bankruptcies, but they do settle. We at McCarthy do settle those private student loans. Chase, Citibank, Sallie Mae. I'm trying to think of some of the ones on my desk. But they will settle with the right hardships. There is, pending legislation maybe to help people with these private student loans in the future. But I'm sure you saw that Ninth Circuit case where some of the discharges in bankruptcy for private student loans have been extreme. I believe one young lady, one of her parents fell ill in Middle America, and she had to move back to care for those parents, and her income earning abilities were so diminished there that they allowed her to discharge. I believe another young lady was a paraplegic, so they let her discharge her private student loans. But generally speaking, you're gonna have to go through debt settlement probably.